Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Chantilly Racecourse here on Sunday. It's the 18th of June, 2023. It's PRIX De Diane Day, and I'm going to look at the PRIX De Diane from Chantilly. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. I mean around the world. Join me this week for my Royal Ascot previews. But the fifth race, we're going to look at right now. It's the French Oaks. The fifth race, it's the Group 1 PRIX De Diane. The French Oaks, it's for 3-year-old fillies going for that just over $1.25 million purse, or $1.1 million purse. We have a field of 15 horses going the distance of ground of 2,100 meters, or a mile 5/16 on the Chantilly turf course. As a top selection here, I'm going to take the 2-horse Jana's Rose. I'm going to go 214 in your forecast exacta. That's my top two basically, but my top selection is 2-horse Jana's Rose. 3-year-old filly by Frankel. Christophe Simeon is on this one at 4-1. The horse's most recent outing came the 14th of May at Longchamp, a mile and a quarter in the Group 1 Prix Saint Hilaire Stakes, and the horse went by 3/4 in length that day, and he broke keen that day, which is sometimes a thing with this horse, but she settled back from a little bit of a wide post draw. She sung out wide around the far turn, around the false bend, and when she got the turn of foot, she took off clear. This is the kind of horse that was built for Longchamp with that big sweeping bend they have there. She took off clear, could have probably won by more. That was a very good, exciting performance. Coming here to Chantilly, it's a little bit of a tighter track, and she didn't get around it so clearly in her debut, but I think she's a lot better horse today since then. I think, the wide trip shouldn't be a problem. I think she'd get the trip to win. Two back in the Group 3 at Longchamp on the 9th of April. She won by 1 3/4 lengths that day, and again, she broke on quite keenly that day, but they took her to the back of the pack. She had to weave her in a little bit outside of horses late and out to get to the front end, but she got the job done. A very good race off the bench, and then the debut here at Chantilly was just a head scratcher, but she won. That came on the 21st September here on the lawn, 1 mile and a 2-year-old main race. She won by a half a length, but she broke on top. She was with the front end with the leaders early on, then slowly moved her way back around the far turn. She looked like she clipped heels, had to pull up, wasn't enjoying the turn here at Chantilly, where it was very tight. In the lane, she was in and out between horses. She took out late. She got the job done, but it was, she had a lot of 2-year-old antics that day, which weren't ideal. But if you watch the races after that, she never has run that bad or that antic-y after that. So maybe, I don't know, maybe she didn't like Chantilly. She's come back here today, but I think she's a lot better horse, and she's on the improve. She'd definitely get the extended mile and a quarter trip. I'm going to use her on the ticket. I think his second likeliest winner is the 14-horse Blue Rose Sen for Arlene Lemetry and Head. 3-year-old filly by Churchill. Most recently in the Guineas at Longchamp, where the Pouliche is over the mile. The horse went by 1 3/4 lengths, and it's the even money favor with the speed on the inside. This horse took off clear. Nothing bad about that race. And then the Prix de la Grotte at Longchamp over the mile, again, had the speed to win by 1/2 lengths. Does the horse want to go the extended mile and a quarter? That's going to be the big question with her today. She's a good post draw. Let's see if her speed could hold up. But, like I said, she's a great miler, but a mile and a quarter. I do think the other horse I have, Jana's Rose, is your likeliest winner over the mile and a quarter. I think she's bred for it through and through. But that debut, go watch it here at Chantilly, because that was just, a complete head scratcher. But to recap my selection now for the 5th from Chantilly, it's the Group 1 PRIX De Diane. Going to take the 2-horse Jana's Rose. Give kudos to the 14 Blue Rose Sen. 214 forecast exacta, using both in the multi-race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.